What is going on, everyone? Welcome to week one of Redeem the Trash Season 4. So this is a draft league that I have joined this season, where they eliminate a major chunk of like the viable Pokemon in Sword and Shield, and as a result, your draft tiers are much more skewed towards obscure and less used Pokemon. So, I know I've posted on Twitter having my 11 Pokemon posted there, but this week we are playing against Bob's Discount Furniture. Their 11 Mons include Guzzlord, Gourgeist, Impidimp, Sock, Claydol, Avalugg, Darumaka, Unova, Rotom Fan, Drizzile, Roselia, and Baneri. So the big thing I've noticed in like team prep is that they have a lot of weaknesses to not only ice, but also like a non-zero amount towards like flying as well. So Hustle Delibird seems really powerful this week as like a Dynamax target. With Brave Bird, Triple Axle, Steel. No, I want this to be Ice Punch, I believe. I believe Ice Punch has a higher damage output on Dynamaxing. I just want to confirm. So max power is 130, and Triple Axle is actually 140. Oh, good to know. Okay, so Brave Bird, Triple Axle, Steel Wing, Protect. This is going to be our primary Dynamax target, being able to hit for quite a few things super effectively with Triple Axle and Brave Bird. We also have Steel Wing here for Avalugg if it comes up. More importantly, it's going to give us defense boost, which I think could be pretty important. Past that, we have our support roles for the week, being Morgrim and Jigglypuff here. Morgrim carrying that Light Clay, so we can set up screens so Delibird can take some more hits. Dazzling Gleam is our one damaging attack. And then we have Taunt here so that we can stop a potential like Trick Room going up from like Gourgeist. We can also taunt their... We can't taunt their Impidimp. I caught myself. So we can taunt the Gourgeist for like Trick or Treat or Trick Room. Claydol also sets Trick Room. Baneri might try to set like Sunny Day for Roselia, but it doesn't get Chlorophyll. Never mind. That's not something I really had to worry about. But yeah, just having Taunt could be incidentally good. And then not only do we have screens, but we also have Friend Guard with Jigglypuff. Gonna be a dirty ally switch player this week, and hopefully it pays off. We are just max defenses, so we can just take some hits, hopefully. Helping Hand to be able to push some more KOs, and then Heal Pulse so we can keep our Mons healthy. One thing I have noticed is that they do have like a minor Trick Room theme, so I wanted to be able to counter that with my own Musharna. But we are like very offensive Musharna because like our bulk is decent, even if like we're just max HP, we have decent bulk. So I want to be able to have Moonblast to deal with potential Guzzlord. I want Shadow Ball to be able to deal with Gourgeist, and like past that, like we have Trick Room and Protect. I could see dropping Protect for something like Energy Ball, so we have a better matchup against potentially like Drizzile and Rotom Fan, but I don't think that's really where I want to be. I guess, okay, it's Energy Ball, not... I saw Thunder Wave down here. So Energy Ball literally would hit like Drizzile and Claydol, but I already hit Claydol, so I don't think I'm overly worried about that. And then, since we have a Trick Room mode here, we also have Assault Vest Rhydon, being able to get to 140 special defense, which is actually pretty decent. We have Smart Strike here to boost our defenses. This is like one of our 3 Dynamax targets between Delibird, Rhydon, and Musharna. So we have Smart Strike to be able to boost our defense, so we can Body Press to be able to do some extra damage. Mega Horn because it hits super effectively on Guzzlord and Gourgeist, I think. It might just be neutral. Regardless, we also have Heat Crash to be able to hit Gourgeist super effectively, and that's going to power up our Fire-type attacks from our Mag Mortar here as well. So we're Choice Scarf because we want to be able to outspeed their fastest mon, which I believe was Drizzile. So with 20 EVs put here in speed with the Choice Scarf, we're able to outspeed them. Heat Wave, Thunderbolt, Scorching Sands, and Will-O-Wisp is able to hit most things on their team super effectively, and what we don't, we can just like Will-O-Wisp them as well. So That being said, I am super excited to actually get to play this format to see how balanced it is and just how much of a difference that these lower tier bonds make in a format that's less powerful. So let's get paired up here for game number 1. We will be right back. All right, game number 1. What do we got here? Gorgeist, Guzzlord, Claydol, Sock, Impidimp, and Roselia. So, Delibird looks really good here. Obviously, dealing with this Impidimp before they get to do things could be important. But honestly, I think I just want to set up like screens with Morgrim and then terrorize them with that. So I think Morgrim Delibird is going to be my lead. And I'm thinking I like Magmortar in the back because it can do some serious damage to both Gorgeist and Roselia. And otherwise, I mean, I have Delibird for flying coverage, so I don't think I'm overly worried about that. I think Jiggly looks pretty great. And I think I'm leaning towards just Rhydon. I think because they have Sock, I'm leaning towards not Rhydon and instead just want to bring Magmortar. Let's do it. So it's going to be Claydol, Gorgeist up front. They're going to see my Claydol, they're going to see Frisk, find my Light Clay, find my Life Orb. I'm just going to taunt this Gorgeist right now. And Claydol is going to take a serious beating from this Hailstorm. That's the plan, at least. Let's just prevent them from doing anything and beat them up as we go. So obviously this lead incentivizes them to like try to interact with my Delibird because it is going to be my primary Dynamax target. I think that's pretty obvious with like the lead I have going on here. Switching into Guzzlord is actually pretty good for us. Obviously not getting the taunt off is pretty mediocre as we just single-handedly pick up a KO with Delibird. Sweet. This is what we want to do with Delibird. Delibird is so good. Alright, they're going to bring out Impidimp. I'm tempted just to click Dazzling Gleam and to go for Hailstorm into Guzzlord. If they max Guzzlord, it could be problematic. Is it that bad of a thing, though? Like, Guzzlord primarily attacks on what axis? Physical or special, to be 100% honest. I think I just want to click Dazzling Gleam, and I want to go for a Hailstorm into their Guzzlord here. Okay, they are going to Dynamax. Fake Out does not work against Dynamax targets. Okay, that tells me they don't have basically any defensive bulk on their Guzzlord, and that's actually pretty okay for me. Okay, and they got the attack boost off of their beast boost as well, so that actually tells me a lot of information off that. So now I feel pretty safe bringing in Magmortar to clean this game up. They've already used their Dynamax. Gorgeist typically is going to be physically offensive, so setting up a Reflect here could be good. Obviously, they know I have screens because I'm holding Light Clay, so... And I'm just going to click Heat Wave. This should be a GG. Delibird too strong, guys. It did a ton of damage. It did everything I needed it to this game. I think for game 2... their big counter to Delibird was Avalugg, and since they didn't bring it, I feel pretty safe just going all in on it. They do see my Choice Scarf off of Frisk, so like they know I'm aiming to be faster than them at all costs. They're gonna T-Wave me. I'm gonna get my Reflect up, and they're gonna go for Poltergeist into my Morgrim. Okay, they're also physical Gorgeist. I mean, yeah, we knew that. We knew that. We didn't know it, but it's good to know. And their Life Orb as well. So they want to be offensive. But my Magmortar is actually still faster than them. They can't go for that. And I get parried again. Power Whip is going to pick up my KO, but I can bring in Jigglypuff. And I'm not gonna reveal Ally Switch. I'm just gonna click Helping Hand and Heat Wave. Please hit. They protect. Okay. They're getting a little bit of free information out of me, but that's fine. Halo's now over. They're at 50%. I'm locked into Heat Wave, but that's completely fine. And we connect. Cool. GG. GG. So game 2 coming right up. Let's see. How do we do this? This is the first time I've ever actually done a draft league on Showdown. So, like, I don't know a lot of the challenging mechanics and stuff on Showdown. But, you know, we'll figure it out as we go. I think they're going to lead more. I think they're going to lead Gorgeist. Not Gorgeist. Guzzlord, seeing how it was able to live the hits. I'm just going to go Jigglypuff Delibird up front. And I think I want Mag and I'm leaning towards Morgrem again. I think these 4 are just the best 4 mons I could bring to this matchup. I think going Jigglypuff up front is actually pretty great for us. 1 is going to give us Friend Guard. 2, we're going to be able to potentially Ally Switch them here. Okay, they're going to bring out Claydol up front. It's pretty okay by me. I'm just going to protect, and I'm going to immediately... I could go for a Steel Spike into the Impidimp to pick up the KO on it this turn, but I think just going for the Hailstorm... Actually, I could Airstream the Impidimp, because I know they're going to try to Thunder Wave me. So I think as a result, I want to go for Helping Hand plus Airstream. I just want to try to deal with this as efficiently as possible. Like, I'm not really worried about this Claydol. Okay, they go for the Fake Out again, but they're going to get punished. Okay, there's their Sash. That's good to know. Do they set up Trick Room? They do. So that's really unfortunate for us, but I think that's actually fine. So now I can go for Ally Switch. They're going to Thunder Wave into my Jigglypuff, I think. I can Hailstorm their Claydol to pick up the KO on it and their Impidimp all in one turn. We're going to show Ally Switch. It's not going to be good. I'm going to feel okay about it. Opponent's probably not. So we know it's Fake Out, Thunder Wave. I don't think we saw any other attacks from this thing. Got him. Okay, they did just go double up into Jiggly, but we're going to get the double KO here, so that's really good. So what are your last 2, opponent? How do you beat Delibird? Delibird took that like a champ, too. So now we can get in the mind of them. They're going to show me Sock, which we know isn't... this doesn't have access to Focus Sash. So that's really good for us. I think my play... I'm going to Hailstorm into their Guzzlord. And I'm not going to go for the Ally Switch. I think they're going to read into it, so I'm just going to go for the Heal Pulse into Delibird. 54 speed means that Guzzlord is still going to underspeed my Jigglypuff, but I'm going to be able to underspeed Sock, so that's pretty okay for me. Opponent getting the big brain play of setting up Trick Room on turn 1. It's kind of going to cost us here, maybe. Like, they still have their Dynamax to play with, and I am very quickly running out of mine. The good thing is like, they should know that I am, like, physical Delibird, seeing how I am Life Orb and I'm Dynamax, so that should give them the information that they need to know that I am Hustle. Like, based on everything that is present, they should know that. And they do correctly target down my Delibird. So now we get some information about what this sock is doing. I'm just going to go for Rock Slide. Okay. So I can bring out Morgrim, who does not outspeed Guzzlord, but I can go for a Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to click Ally Switch. I would rather lose my Morgrim than my Jigglypuff. I mean, other way around. I would rather lose Jiggly than my Morgrim. And I think if we stall out this last 2 turns of Trick Room, we're in an okay position. Obviously, losing Delibird there is not great. But, like, this Dazzling Gleam hopefully is going to do a ton of damage. Like, it's 4 times effective against Guzzlord. We saw how much it did game 1. Okay, Ally Switch got him again. They're +2 Guzzlord. Ooh, that's not great. Yeah, that should be GG then. I'm not going to show them any information here, so, yep, GG. We'll click Heat Wave. Maybe they don't KO us. And we'll get a Game 3. They gave us information of showing me Max Quake. That's really good. Knowing they have Max Quake is pretty good for us. And I think I want to go back to my Game 1 lead of Delibird plus Morgrim, because I can taunt their Claydol if that is their lead. And if they lead like Guzzlord, I can set up Reflect, be able to potentially live the attack coming out from the Guzzlord. What Steel-type move does Guzzlord get? Probably Gyro Ball if I was to guess. We could also try to delay our max, but I think it's just better to just go all in. So I think I'm going to go Morgrim, Delibird. And I think I'm leaning towards Rhydon. If they're trying to set up Trick Room, Rhydon lines up pretty okay against Guzzlord, seeing how, I'm pretty defensively bulky. They do have Steel Spike, which is scary. They also have Earth Power on Claydol, which is also scary. So maybe I just bring Musharna. They had to have Max Darkness on Guzzlord, right? Maybe I just bring both. I actually... do I want Jiggly? I don't think I want Jiggly. I think it's going to be Morgrim, Delibird, and I want Mag plus... Let's go Rhydon. I'm feeling it. So turn 1 here. I can see Gourgeist switching out. That's what they did game 1. We could also go for, like, just set up Reflect turn 1 and go for an Airstream into Gourgeist. We know it's not Sash. And this is going to let us potentially... attack through a Thunder Wave. Yep. Oh, they missed. That's huge. Absolutely huge. Okay, we just pick up their Gourgeist. That's insane. And now we have our Reflect up, and now we're going to be able to outspeed their Impidimp. Which doesn't really matter. I can't go for a taunt into this thing. They're going to give me Guzzlord. I'm going to click D-Gleam, and I'm going to click Max Guard. Okay, they are going to max. They can't. This is Roselia Berry. And there's Steel Spike into Delibird. So now I can go D-Gleam and Hailstorm into the Guzzlord. And this will pick up potentially both KOs. As long as I don't get full parried this turn, we should be in the clear. And if they do, we figure it out as we go. The fact that we were able to do just so much damage there was really good. Okay, so we just get the double KO. That's insane. The fact that Impidimp was going for foul play there is just really good for us. So now we just have to hit an attack here with Hustle. Delibird came to play. Delibird absolutely came to play today. So we'll go for D-Gleam, and we'll go for Brave Bird. Delibird with the clean 4-0. I guess it was a 3-0, but Morgrem came to play too. Like, Dazzling Gleam being able to do so much damage to their mons. They had Guzzlord, Sock, and Impidimp all weak to Dazzling Gleam, so like having the fairy coverage was absurd. Delibird obviously was just absolutely insane this week, and I can't stress that enough how good it was. So, to my opponent, Big Boy Fred, thank you so much for the games, my dude. This matchup was awesome. This format is great. Delibird is an absolute all-star, and that is going to be it for week 1 of Redeem the Trash. More importantly, guys, let's pour one out for my boy Delibird. Just absolute monster. And I couldn't be more proud this week. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And we will see you next week with some more Redeem the Trash. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.